Hello and welcome back to another episode of an Electrician Abroad. I'm here in France at a very strange Airbnb. It's quite cool, quite funky. It's a bit like a Batcave, as you can see, but the electrics have just tripped. And being an electrician, I always like to see what's going on in the consumer unit and why they've tripped. And I think I found the reason, so let me show you. So the consumer unit is in this cupboard by the front door. Very practical, unlike us Brits who like to put them in, very small cupboards and things. Consumer unit's in here. Let me flip the camera around and I'll show you what's inside. So here we are at the mains cupboard. This is the consumer unit. Handy that I brought my Unilite with me. So down here, this is the main switch that tripped, and it's a 32 amp double pole MCB or miniature circuit breaker, and then it's got this kind of what I would call a VG unit, but it's basically it's a 30 milliamp RCD that's attached to it. So you can see it's got a test button there. It's rated at 30 milliamps I delta N, rated at 32 amps as well. This is a circuit breaker that does the whole installation. So what that means is essentially the whole apartment is limited to 32 amps. Now this is quite strange for us Brits because in the UK we usually have a 60 amp or 100 amp main fuse that protects the whole installation. Obviously this is a lot less than that, so it could be a challenge if you want to add lots of heavy equipment. And then basically that main RCD protects everything. I think that is probably the outside electrics, external. We're in France, but the apartment is owned by an Italian, so I think that's why everything's labelled up in Italian. We're actually quite near the Italian border here as well. So we've got luci, I presume that is lights, prese, sockets, condizionatore, so air conditioning units, I guess. Domotico, I think that's, I don't know, let me know if you're Italian in the comments. We've got a socket here, which is for the Wi-Fi router thingy, which is really good. And then that's got a telephone connection, which they have proper nice solid telephone connections here. So that's the telephone line that goes out of the property there and gives us the internet. We'll talk about this stuff in a second because this is quite interesting too. But down here then we've got Bani, lavasti, I guess, forno, frigo. So forno is obviously the oven, frigo is fridge, gas. I've not seen any gas coming into the property, so I'm not sure what that is. And then termosifoni. No idea what that is, but you can see the ratings of these circuit breakers here. So we've got mostly C16s, then we've got a few C10s for what looks like specific sockets for things like the fridge. Quite a nice setup really to have lots of radial circuits for all your various appliances. But the issue that I've got is that this main RCD protects the whole installation, so it just tripped. Now I managed to reset it after a little bit of faffing around. I had to turn all the circuit breakers off, and then I had to turn that back on and then turn everything back on, and it worked. We think it was just because we had the oven on and we maybe overloaded this because we were running the air conditioning units and the oven at the same time. But the annoying thing is when that trips you lose everything, so there's no kind of minimizing inconvenience in the event of a fault. If there's an earth leakage fault or something, that main RCD will trip and you lose all the power to the apartment. Now if you are a French or Italian resident, let me know why the external stuff is on a double pole MCB and everything else is on single pole. I'd be really interested to know your thoughts in the comments. A few other comments about this. We've got a telephone here, that's quite good. It's got a nice spacious board with spare ways, but up here we've got some kind of building control system for the lighting. So we've got these really cool keypad things here that do the various lights. So you just press these and then it turns on and off the various lights in the apartment. So that is pretty nice. The only thing is they're not labelled up, so you have to kind of memorise what does what. But this is a Batcave building control system. That looks like the kind of brain, the PCB that does everything. And then these are basically small relays which you can program, and they've labelled them up. So looks like those labels indicate what they do. And when we press some of these buttons, you can see they activate and disactivate. Yeah, pretty cool system. Now, we've got these air conditioning units here, which are obviously heating at the moment because it's winter. They're actually giving us some heat, which is nice. It looks like you've got kitchen light, entrance light, neon. You've got all the different lights that are in the system, and you can turn them on and off using this keypad as well, which is quite nice. And I must say, they've got some lovely lighting. Like if we do luci tavolo, these table lights are absolutely stunning. We've actually installed some of these style of lights for one of our customers in Cambridge. I can't remember what they're called, but they're by this designer. They're very expensive, but they are really, really nice. And there's some other cool lights as well, like these lights above the sofa here. I'm not quite so keen on that one. Oh, and there is a lovely view. Let me show you the view here because it is absolutely stunning. There we go. So a little bit later on today, I'm going to be down there soaking up some sun with a nice cold beer. So magnificent view, beautiful food. All in all, a good holiday so far. Let me show you a couple more electrical things because that's what this is supposed to be about. So here in the bedroom, so these are the switches that you use to control the various lights, and they go purple when they're on and blue when they're off. So this is, you know, quite a nice example. You've got electric switches for the shutters as well. So if I press that, the shutters will go down. Press it again, the shutters will go up. So everything is on these keypads, and you've got, you know, all the convenient locations. You've got a keypad, and you've even got like a socket built in to these ones, which is really nice. Quite random artwork in this place, like we've got a boat at the bed head. But I do like these downlights, they're pretty funky. And this mirror, it's pretty cool. And this lamp here is also pretty cool. So all in all, quite a funky apartment. Now yesterday, while we were on the high street in Nice, we found some seriously shocking electrics, and I'm going to play you a little clip now of what I saw. This was literally on the main street, low level, so kids could touch it and everything. Absolutely shocking. I'll show you that clip now and let me know all your thoughts in the comments. So we're here by the port and we've just found something shocking. I want to share it with you. Below me here is this crazy bit of conduit work. Can you see that? Absolutely ridiculous. And it looks like it's been hit by a car or something. And there on the wall you can see the main. It looks like the main earth for the building or something, or the main bonding connection. So pretty dodgy. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you're from France and you know about electrics, let me know what that is. I don't really understand why they've got like a main bonding connection on the outside of the building, but I'm guessing there's a good reason for it. I don't know if it's lightning protection or something like that, or it's maybe the earth that goes to the earth rod for the building. If they use TT systems here, I have no idea, but let me know in the comments. So that is it, guys. The holiday's over. I've shaved the holiday beard off and it's back to reality, but I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of me in France showing off some crazy electrics. And I've got a challenge for you. So if you're watching this and you're an electrician, or you spotted something on holiday once that was really dodgy in terms of electrical stuff, what we need to do is drop us an email to viewer.clips@artisanelectrics.co.uk. We're looking for the worst, most shocking electrical clips from you guys. Send it in landscape format like this video, in high definition if possible. And if you send in a great clip and we're going to use it on the channel, you could be in a chance to win an Amazon voucher as a little reward for sending in a great video, and you get a chance to appear on our channel. So send us in all your clips. We're really looking forward to seeing your entries from all around the world, and stay tuned for that video coming very soon. In the meantime, there'll be a link up here somewhere where you can watch a previous bad electrics video that I did from some entries from the UK. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Make sure you smash a like if you haven't done so already, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.